I'm going to be just scrolling through some of the pages and hitting the highlights as we do a deep dive into your core report. But I wanted to start with this idea. Core values are often, there are those things that we hold most dear, the beliefs that matter deeply to us, and they act as a North Star. So whether that's how we behave, how we interact with others, or even in our decision making, our core values are often the thing that is leading us in that way. So leading us to those decisions, leading us to those interactions with our loved ones and with strangers, to be honest. So that's how we're going to look at them today. These top values that you guys each have represent that core of who you are and why you do, what motivates that. A couple things to consider about values. They can change. So if you were to take a personality test like Myers-Briggs or one of those things, our personalities tend to stay the same throughout our lifetime. If you're an extrovert, you're probably going to remain an extrovert, ending up on that side of the scale. But our values change because they're often based on three things. And we're going to be talking about this in depthly. Sometimes our values are aspirational. Maybe we really, really value generosity, but that's not something that we're living out yet, but we really want to. So we're aspiring to be more generous. Sometimes they are innate. Maybe you've always been that person who can find the humor in everything. And so humor is a really top value for you because you've always been able to make friends that way or to reduce tension by using humor. So even from a little kid, you were the funny one. Or maybe your values are based on experience. So let's say you had a grandparent who just always modeled loyalty, was loyal to the family, was loyal to you, and you're like, I love that quality and I really want to emulate that. And sometimes it's based on experience the opposite way. Maybe you had a boss that was very disloyal and had to go through some hard experiences, and that has made loyalty a top value for you because you experience what it feels like to not be treated with loyalty. So values are aspirational, innate, and experiential. And as we talk about yours, I'm going to ask you to think about them from that perspective. And I'm also going to be asking you just to think through, why are my top values my top values?